We are even going to serve Baba Talisha with a court order to erase a star that is now disturbing you. Na akicheza, mtu anafungwa. And then we do the inquiry ya death ya Chira. Hiyo mwili itafukuliwa. You think it's a joke? So one of you gets attacked, gets killed. You maintained the silence. Now there is Chira. You will be killed, all of you in Kenya, if you don't step up to defend that which you call a community.
What's up, beautiful and amazing people? Of course, it's your girl Jackie Diva na inatumbili TIV. And guys, niko hapa na Truth Watchdog. Truth Watchdog.
Your ladies and gentlemen, kama kawa, Truth Watchdog hapa hivi. Na waleteaga ukweli kada ukipendo na meza kikarata na kumezesha. Kwani iko nini na tuko na ka evidence. Ukweli hujaitemwa, daily ukweli unasemwa.
Aha, daily ukweli unasema. Yes. By the way, Watchdog uko aje?
Mimi niko poa. Nashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu amekuwa ni mwaminifu. Na amenipa pia Wakenya kuni support. So hiyo nasema asante sana. Tuko tu poa, tunaendelea kusukuma vile tunasukumaga.
Social media nakupelekaje?
Social media ni fiti. Of course kuna a lot of positivity. Hawezi kosa 2, 3, 4 negativity. But that is just what you actually expose yourself to the moment you step in the limelight. Yeah, so tuko poa, channel ina grow, tuko at 51 Gs. That is amazing. Ile channel ingine tunaenda 28,000 pia. So I would say that God is working for us and is not against us.
Tuliona pale the late Chira was laid to rest, but umeshikilia hii maneno pale ukisema justice for Chira. Maybe to start with, mbona umeshikilia sana? Kwa sababu tunasema why is Watchdog holding ataki Chira arrest in peace?
Chira mwenyewe alikuwa anataka kurest. Tuanze na hapo.
We don't know.
Chira was not even above 28. I don't think he was even 25.
Yeah.
He was a child.
He was 22.
22 years old. He's a child. Who told you he wanted to rest? You know, you can't just fake these things like somebody wanted to rest. Imagine, who wants to die?
Nobody.
Then why don't they rest? Let me tell you something, Jackie, and any Kenyan out there. When you see, unjust things happening in your society, and you keep silent because a few people want you to maintain the silence, trust me, the next victim is you. Sahi ukiwawa utolewe hapa kwa kiti, next nani amekaa? Sijawawa niko na sijaongea. Next nani yako hapa?
Ni wewe.
Nitauawa.
Yeah. And
it will be the next person and the next person. Yeah. Clearly speaking, I am thankful. I didn't know that actually there is a group, a very huge group of people of like mind that thinks this is not a natural accident. I thought I was the only person seeing these things differently. But there are people who are pursuing this case more than me. Lakini ya unajua yuko kwa media. More than me. And trust me, I can tell you for free. This is not going scot-free. It will not. Now what kwanza I want to call the gay community. Gay community. So one of you gets attacked, gets killed. I will remind you of Chiloba. You maintained the silence. Now there is Chira. You will be killed, all of you in Kenya, if you don't step up to defend that which you call a community. You see?
Yeah.
You have to step up, and in fact, anyone, including me, kama kuna mtu yote anasimama na kutaka kujua the real cause of the death, why there was no police investigations, why there were no reports, everything. If you are an interested party, I think this is the high time the LGBTQ have to step up. Unaona? Si eti tumenyimwa rights. Mnanyimwa maisha ni tofauti na kunyimwa rights. Najua mko na shida ya kujua between digestive system na reproductive system. That is a problem you can fix later. But life, you don't. Mimi, let me tell you, I didn't like Chira. I will tell you the truth. I didn't like his behavior. I don't like him up to now as we speak. Unanielewa?
Yeah.
But what is connecting me to Chira? We are all human beings. Despite the dislikes, despite our differences, we are all human beings and we are entitled to life. Until maybe sickness, natural accident, or old age. Melewa?
Yeah.
So, I am really pissed off that people rushed. And I asked this, why are you so much rushing to bury this body? While in real sense, we should be rushing to investigate where did Chira die exactly? Because the immediate persons who are with Chira, they have given different statements, which means it's not adding up. One says that I carried Chira on a motorbike, a statement that was recorded within the government premises, which is a police station. And you're not supposed to go and give a false statement by this guy called Ezekiel Momanyi. Yeye anaongea mambo ya pikipiki walipea Chira lift. Chira akakuwa anakimbia juu ameshindwa kulipa fare. Lift na fare zinaingiana aje? You get that? Aya, we have Vin mwenye kuja kwa set. Vin ndio the last person alikuwa na Chira. While Eriko akipatiana pale statement zake, tulisikia vizuri akisema alienda na Eriko. Eriko ana confirm kwamba yeye na Chira waliingia kwa gari. Huyu mtu wa bike, hii bike yake hii, hiyo story ametoa wapi story za bike? Nani alimwambia aenda karipoti mambo na bike na Chira kubebwa na bike? Are you getting?
Yeah, we get.
So we need to get this witness. Who sent you? That is number one, murder suspect. Number two, the person with the bike that we don't know. Another murder suspect. Number three, Vin, murder suspect. Okay? Eric, accomplice in murder suspect. Warren, accomplice in murder suspect. The person who immediately called Baba Talisha, murder suspect. The two ladies, wenye waliingia na Chira kwa gari, plus the driver, murder suspect. Tuko na watu kama 8 ambao wanafaa kuwa questioned. They know the cause and the immediate cause ya kifo ya Chira. You cannot tell us how ladies walikuwa kwa klabu and then all of a sudden CCTV footages hazipatikani.
But there was CCTVs kwa club?
Yes.
Okay.
Ziko wapi? The two ladies walikuwa wanasema, Eriko walikuwa wanasema ati kuna madimu wawili walikam na gari wakapiga picha na ya Chira, wakamchukua kaenda. Kitu yenye asemi, the two ladies were in the same club, which means the time yenye Vin anasema alikuja akaona Chira, akakuwa interested, wakaanza kuplay ludo game. That means Vin was the one buying time and making sure that anatrack movement zote is a Chira. Unaget?
Yeah.
Making sure that Chira ako in the right spot at the right place. Hata kumpandisha pikipiki atio tunampandisha pikipiki anakataa, tunampandisha pikipiki anakataa. Maybe they knew all this drama would happen.
Oh yeah.
Then kuingia kwa gari na mademu. Mbona hamkutuambia mademu walikuwa kwa club? Mbona ilikuwa ni kama mademu stranger ati walikuja na gari wakasimama, wakapiga picha, wakapea Chira lift, going the opposite direction 300 meters away from Chira's place. Then Vin anasema it was the first time yeye kuona Chira. So wewe Eriko ulikuwa natuma aje stranger apeleke beshte yako kwa nyumba na ni mlevi? Tukirudi kwa Mumanyi anasema Chira alikuwa anakimbia juu ameshindwa kulipa fare. Since when did drunkard people start running? Kwa kiti ya hiyo ya nini ya Nduthi, Mumanyi anasema ati walikuja na mtu wa Nduthi hiyo siku saa 10. Wacha nikuambie, na watu wa Nduthi please comment here, najua wao mna watch. Ask them, ni mtu mgani wa Nduthi usiku anasimamanga ati kupatiana lift? Usiku ndio hata bei iko juu.
Sure.
Hizo masubuhi sasa wanaamka ni majuu. Hiyo bei yao iko juu kidogo. Ni kama palia so itakuwa ni 150 ama ruabe.
Yeah.
Ni wapi watu wa Nduthi wanapatianaga lift usiku? Uongo. Na hiyo hizi inaendelea. Mtu anakusimamisha na kutolea bunduki anachukua Nduthi yako.
Kaza ni ndumi.
Unaget? Alafu jango ati tulisimama tukapea Chira lift. Okay, mkampea lift. Aje. Hakuna mlevi mwenye ukaa nyuma ya pikipiki unless you had your own plans. So huyu jamaa anasema Chira alipanda, huyu Zelek Momanyi anasema Chira alipanda nyuma ya pikipiki. Wewe unasongea mlevi nyuma ya pikipiki aje? Si mlevi weko katikati?
Yeah.
Hiyo yote ni story ya porojo. Unaget?
Yeah.
So there is no way utaambia wa Kenya fundraising Na by the way, let me put it clear. Point of correction to Baba Talisha. Baba Talisha aache kutembea kwa station akisema ati in history of fundraising TikTok. In history of fundraising TikTok. Hakuna mzashai fundraise kama venye nime fundraise. Where? People did not fundraise because of Baba Talisha. People did fundraise for the love and sympathy of Chira. That means hata mimi, a known person to that so-called community, ningekuja niseme Chira amededi na nifanye fundraising kivyangu, bado ninge raise a lot of money.
Sure.
Manelewa? They did not do it. So aache kutembea kijigamba, si afanye ingine. Challenge, fanya ingine. Bila mtu kukufa. Because he has done 2 fundraisings za death ya accident. Kama mjui. And if you don't know, go revisit. And then muangalia page yake mtajua.
Naweza tuambia watch.
And then muangalia page yake mtajua. Mtaona pale. Mimi sitaki kuongelea, ni familia yake. Sitaki kuzungumzia. Lakini he has participated in 2 fundraisings za accidents. Unaona?
Yeah.
Participate in a good thing. And I'll give you a good example.
Eriko Mondi.
Juzi, Rasbingi, even after posing na President Ruto, kuitwa kwa ma-interviews, kijana anaishi kwa matresi ya kunguni.
Yeah.
Gas yake ilikuwa imebebwa. Unajua ule mseni mfupi kidogo atoshane na gas. Gas, maji imejaa ndani, maji ya mtaro. Kijana ile Mercedes Benz yake hata nilikuwa namhurumia ile baiskeli ingeenda na maji.
Yeah.
Unaget? Eriko alisema nini? Bingi, life yako inaenda kuchange. Hawa ni Wakenya naongea na wao. Kama hapa. Kaa hapa bro. 1 2 3 tunakumovia out of this house na tukusaidia kwa biashara.
Yeah.
Kuna ule jamaa mwenye alipigwa huko Kisia nafungwa na makamba. Ati sijui ako na 100 bob ya mtu wa duka.
Oh yeah.
Eriko tena ulikuwa unapigwa nini? Good. Kuja saidie. Accountability, but not even accountability. The transparency of Eriko. I learn from that. Doing positive things amongst the living, not the dead. And then you claim like it's something very makes you proud. Are you serious? Acha nikwambie. If I do something for you and you're living, you become a living testimony. That makes me more human. Unaelewa?
Yeah.
Wewe unafanya vitu zenye watu wamededi. Yaani lazima kukue tu na tragedy. Ndio ukuje upige kifua ati hakuna kwa history. What history are you talking about? History ya TikTok, hakuna mtu ashai raise funds. No. People did not fundraise because of you. People fundraised for sympathy and the love of Brian Chira.
But
Na that boy alikuwa na star kwanza before endele. Huyo boy alikuwa na star. Chira ameenda ameonyeshana shimo ya kinyesi. Amepaka hapo Royco. Amepaka Aremis. Amejiingiza tu vidole. Tumeongea huko vibaya venye tumeongea. Bado Chira ana host watu 2,000 or more. Every single day anaingia live. Anakuja akiwa mlevi 1,000, 2,000 people plus. Akuja akiwa soba, kuja akitukana watu, same. The star. After Chira's death, this star, ni watu gani wameshine? Shh, don't answer that. Let the Kenyans answer. So watu wanachukuanga shining ya msee, mpaka wanajipiga kifua nayo. Umeona huyo Chira fake amekam?
Yeah.
Kenyans, I hope you've seen. Ni nani wana associate na yeye? The fake Chira.
Don't mention names.
Is this a message like we can replace you? Is this like we can just choose who to call the next Chira?
No.
What are they trying to portray? You understand? Because sometimes life is spiritual and you have to seek for spirit of discernment to understand the environment, not the physical world, but the spiritual realm. Uta understand vitu zenye zinafanyika.
Yeah.
Watu wamebecome a star after Chira's death. They were all friends around, but Chira was outshining all of them, whether drunk, sober, angry, sympathizing. He was outshining all of them every single day and minute. Now, since he's not there, that is when they are trying to portray as good persons. They loved Chira. They wacheni uongo. You tried to erase a star that is now disturbing you.
Watchdog pale, we saw people coming with different confessions. Wengine wanasema like spiritually they're connected to Chira. We saw this lady wa Mayu, Candy Star, something of the sort. Akisema she talked to Chira's spirit. Na watu wanasema hizo ni stories za jaba. Maybe you can clarify on that.
First of all, inaweza kuwa ni stories za jaba. Unajua siku hizi kila mtu anataka kujiplace tu in a position. What is trending? So they are just opportunists and will jump on anything that is trending.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to say like Vibes Cartel. But there is also the world of the spiritual realm. And these people were also in the Bible. And the Bible is very clear on awakening the dead and talking to them. You're not. So confirmation of the holy books like that, then it means these things are done. Unaelewa?
Yeah.
Umenipata nini? Unajua saa zingine naongea deep naona mmechanganya.
No, nakupata.
So, kama kulikuwa na Bible such incidences, it is possible that this, anaitwa what star?
Candy Star.
It is possible that actually anaweza evoke the dead and be able to communicate in their spiritual realm and tell the world what is happening. Umeelewa?
Yeah.
Yes, so there is a possibility. I'm not going just to brush it off because watu wengi wenye wanapiga domo napata ni vijana wadogo na ni watu ambao wajakuwa exposed, they are not prayerful people, and also they do not treat these religious and the abnormal kind of world. Kuna vitu vingi sana ni abnormal kwa world yetu, but ukiwa msee uko tied kwa physical world, you cannot understand them. So there is a possibility as well. Yep.
And also that these people dreaming wanasema Chira anawakujia kwa ndoto, and we saw you communicate with some from girls. Maybe do you think these stories are true? Like,
actually I didn't communicate. They did send me the voice notes. And when I listened, I called back and asked. They mentioned a name and I asked, who is Faustin? Because for sure me, I don't know. Ati, Chira in their dream told them that Faustin is behind his death. And I asked, who is Faustin? Nikakuja mpaka TikTok nikatengeza video and I was trying to ask people to help me out to find out who is Faustin, a close friend to Chira. Because I didn't know. Then later on ndio nikakuja nikiwa tu hapo hivyo mtu akakuja yeye ako concerned na pesa sana. Like how the money was used. Kaza kusema Faustin sijui lunani ndio Baba Talisha. Then I was like, wow. I was just scared, because the lady, I asked her several times, huyu mtu unasema Faustin, have you ever heard of such a name? No. Do you know Faustin? No. Kwa mabeshte wa Chira unajua kila nani? Sijui mabeshte zake, I never used to follow him, but his death has just affected me. So, hiyo kusema Faustin, that scared me, honestly speaking, and I was like, well, if we go by the dreams, but you cannot go to the courts of law and argue at it. Kuna msichana ako na ndoto aliota tu ati, it's difficult, but also that sometime and many Kenyans will agree here, we have had experience where the dead visit us through dreams or through visions, and we can say what we saw. So I can't also just brush them off and say nyinyi mlikuwa mnapenda Chira sana, or unajua saa zingine dreams zinakuja as a result of we kufikiria kitu sana, kukuwa overexcited na kitu, so that could also come, ama kukuwa shocked, you could also dream of something, but also there is that which we believe as religious people, that unapata sometime the dead will visit us with a certain message that we need to pass across to the public or the physical world. So kuna possibility pia, but I can't just brush off ama agree on 100%. Those are not factual. Yes.
TikTokers pale wanasema Truth Watchdog, he's not genuine with this following Chira's case, he's after content.
It's okay for you to have naysayers. Okay? Yeah. It's okay to have naysayers. First of all, I'm not funded by anyone. And even just making these moves, getting to the morgue, getting to the place where they said Chira died, getting to know or to listen to the phones, to the private phones that I'm not supposed to listen to, those audios, everything that I got, it's not a joke. Why don't other people post? Those who are genuine, why don't they post it? Because if we do things for content, remember, Truth Watchdog never came to limelight as a content creator.
Yeah.
I came as a result of trying to help a 60-year-old who actually had been conned by the guys who used to pretend they are selling Safaricom t-shirts. That's how Truth Watchdog came. And as a result, we tried to delete our account, which was, I think it was having around 170,000 followers in a single day.
Yeah.
Something we had not, I don't think there is any other TikToker who got such. It's just an expose that happened accidentally. Then later on, I was advised by guys, then just do that. I started getting gifts. I started getting, some cash through just support from everyone. So I decided to okay, let us do this, do the exposes and tell the truth. I don't do content for the sake of, if I was to do content for the sake of it, I got into the limelight in 2005. My first movie won 7 awards in Hollywood, and it is on Google. You can go check. It is called Kibera Kid. That is my first movie. The second movie also won award in Hollywood. It's called Togetherness Supremacy. Go check the movies out. So if I was looking for limelight through content creation, I write movies. I don't write these foolish scripts of we utafanya. That is not script writing. You have to identify a character. You have to get a character that suits the character you're creating in your mind. Then give them that character. Practice on it. By the time you're doing production, you already know that this character is going to portray exactly the message I wanted out. So if it was content creation, I don't think there is any Kenyan that can match my knowledge. I was taught, let me just be very clear. I wasn't taught film by Kenyans. I was taught by Americans, and my exam I did amongst the white people about film industry and filming, movie writing, and script writing as well. So it's not something you will tell me that I'm just doing it for the sake of content. If I was doing it for the sake of content, I would ask for graphic designers. There are these graphics designers that would actually portray a model, a good model, according to the statements that we have. And then I would put it out there like the way Citizen TV does. I don't do this for content. If you take this for content, you must be backward, or you're just in denial that boy is making steps and you don't like it. Yeah.
Okay, finishing on Chira's case, Leona, there's a guy calling himself Mali Safi, of course. He's the self-proclaimed TikTok president. Sijui kuna mjua Mali Safi. Alisema we kazi yako ni kwenda kubeba gym huko. Ati mwanaume anabeba gym kama Truth Watchdog, to quote him, hana maisha. Hauna maisha.
Buddha. Ndio maana demu wako na DM. Yeah. You know, they are mad people in society, and they are not in rehabilitation centers. When you go on TikTok or on a platform and you call yourself a president, you sow in yourself, and your purpose on media. He started as a person who was selling t-shirts, and we were supporting that. Now he has demeaned himself to a beggar. So in order for him to attract these masses, he must be, vulgar. He must talk negative. And that's okay. That's why I said in the industry, you must have the naysayers. And it is okay to have them, because through them, again, don't always take people negative. Through them, you get to learn. So labda naweza kuwa nimelalisha, assuming nimelalisha. Naweza nikamsikiza nikasema, but if it is just the normal yapping, that was okay. Hata Githaiga nasikia na yap sana. Hii ni after kupatiwa kazi ya masejuu ya basi. Asimamie basi watu ku travel. Let us track that money. We will track it. And when we realized, guys, you played us. Mutajua mjui.
By the way, what's the problem between you and Githaiga?
Githaiga started by insulting me, calling me a woman. And I am not a woman. I am a father. I felt disrespected because I have kids I'm fending for. And just for the record, I have 14 adopted kids that I'm fending. Others are 22. Others are 24 years. One is 17 years. These are adults, and they have their own phones. And when they hear you calling me out to be a woman who needs a dera, that is disrespectful to me. So I responded by telling him, there is a difference between a digestive system and a reproductive system. What do I mean?
Meaning?
The guy comes and claims, I'm gay. I don't understand. Teach me how I can be attracted to an excretory organ by the name anus, especially of a man, which is just next, adjacent to what we call prostate gland, of which, if you continue pumping into there, you are affecting the prostate gland, and it could lead to what we call inflammatory, which would result to prostate cancer. It's not an easy disease. If the governor, for example, Governor Anyang' Nyong'o, came out and was pronounced he's suffering from prostate cancer.
Yeah.
You know, not that saying that he does what Githaiga does, but you can see the effect. Imagine if the governor didn't have, at least the money and the connections and the right treatment, we would have lost him years ago.
Sure.
You understand? So when you entice young men, okay?
Yeah.
You entice young men like this thing is good. Can you understand the biological problems that are actually attached to this? Most of the people who suffer from HIV and AIDS, you find that they are these who entice themselves of the same sex. You have to understand that the anus does not have self lubrication mechanism like the woman's part, whereby it has cells that actually lubricates the walls so that it can be smooth penetration. But with the anus, that is now rubbing off the walls of the anus. And that means that there will be infections like the E. coli. There will be, easy transmission of UTIs and STDs. So you need to understand that there is no single day a reproductive organ can be replaced by an excretory organ, which is part of the digestive system. Evil too. Is it so difficult to understand and digest that?
No.
So what is with the bitterness? Everyone went to school.
Yeah.
He said he went to school. I think you should understand that. That is class 8 knowledge. Yes.
And maybe any other thing before we finish up?
What I will tell Kenyans is don't allow Truth Watchdog to carry your brains, to think on your behalf. Don't allow Githaiga to think on your behalf. Don't allow anyone to make you look like you're not worth anything. You have a position as a Kenyan. You have your own opinions. You are entitled to them as long as you feel Truth Watchdog is not right. And you can prove beyond like he's not right. Stick to your point. Let them not try to confuse you or make you live what you think is right. Go on and pursue that which you feel is true. I feel Chira didn't die a natural death, and I'm going to pursue it. And I'm not going to stop anytime soon because I had stopped. But they keep on poking, on poking me. So I will respond.
Are you seeing any fruit so far?
Yeah. Because first of all, I wasn't having any team on the same case. I didn't have people interested. But now I have so many people who are interested. And trust me, we are even going to serve Baba Talisha with a court order to produce the receipts of how he spent 1.7 million. So it's not a joke. It looks like a joke, right? It looks like, Truth Watchdog ni yapi yap. Wait and see. Just wait and see. It is going to happen.
Okay.
Na akicheza, mtu anafungwa. And then we do the inquiry ya death ya Chira. Hiyo mwili itafukuliwa. You think it's a joke? Hiyo kitu walikuwa wanasema ati sijui family.
But they also it was the family's order. Aziko hivyo haraka and so on.
Family's order. Listen, hata Wakikuyu wako hapa and they're watching me. Chira was a Kikuyu. Culturally, kama mtu amekufa natural, they don't really want to stay with the dead so much. They want to get rid of them. But when we have doubts and questions as to how this individual, passed on, then we have the right to investigate before the burial. And no postmortem is read by an individual. No postmortem is read by an individual in the middle of the night. Postmortem is supposed to be read by a government-licensed pathologist. Interpret to us whatever has been written there. The guy goes there and say RT1. What is RT1? There has never been RT1. It's only RTI. But since you seem to know so much, a representative of the family and the fundraiser, apparently of the dead, think you know everything. Trust me, there are people who are not giving up. And I'm also calling the gay community. stand with your own. Otherwise, just prepare yourself to be groomed. And you heard them say that they collect themselves and then they will sell you out to a group of gays to do whatever they did to Chira. It was coming from Githaiga's mouth, not mine. Let me be very clear on this. That is what Githaiga was saying. Then after kupatiwa kazi ya kusimamia mabasi, he has already changed the tune. Now Baba Talisha is a very good person. Join the dots anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Watchdog. Guys, that has been one-on-one with the Truth Watchdog. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel and, of course, follow him on TikTok. Till next time, bye-bye.